In this video, we're going over tips and tricks on how to improve your battery life on the Samsung Galaxy A20. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile tech coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to be going over some tips and tricks to improve your battery life on the A20. For our first tip, we're going to swipe down from the top. In the upper right corner, click on the settings wheel. We're going to go to display. And under adaptive brightness, we're going to turn this off. Now when adaptive brightness is on, what it does is it will adjust the screen brightness based on how much light is in the room. The problem with it is that it does drain battery because it's constantly using the sensor at the top of the screen to judge how much light is in the room, thus making your phone work harder and decreasing your battery life. So by turning this off, I keep tapping it, by turning it off, it will save some battery because that sensor won't constantly be searching the whole time. Now the cool thing is if you swipe down from the top and you pull down, you have a screen brightness adjuster right here, so you can always adjust the brightness manually, which is what I do because I know it's going to make the battery last longer. So if I notice the screen is a little dark, I'll just bring it up, and same thing if I notice it's really bright, I'll just take it down. By me doing it myself, it saves a lot of battery. So that's our first tip. Our second tip is going to be in this same setting here. If we were to turn on the night mode and keep it on, basically, any menus that are normally white, it changes the background to black, thus using less color and less light, and it ultimately will make the screen not use so much power and the battery will stretch longer. So keeping the night mode on will definitely help with improving your battery life, and you'll notice that now all your menus are going to be dark background, not light background. Now since we're right here, again, pulling down from the top of the screen, there's a couple of tweaks we can make on this screen right here. So the first thing is Wi-Fi and GPS. Now, don't leave these on, in my opinion. These two switches, these two settings, when they're on, they tend to pull more power. Your phone is constantly searching for your GPS location, and it's constantly searching to see if there's a Wi-Fi network it can connect to. So I normally like to leave these two turned off unless I'm at home where I know I'm going to use Wi-Fi, then I turn it on. And I only turn on location or GPS when I'm going to look up directions, because I don't use Google Maps every day, thus I don't think it's important to have GPS on all the time. So those two switches being off for most of the day also helps to carry my battery life a little bit higher. The next thing is you have a switch here for power save mode. Now, if you're not a power user, you're not playing intense games or using your phone for things that use up a lot of processing power, I recommend you turn on the medium power saving mode, because when this setting is on, it will decrease some of the operations that are happening behind the scenes on your phone, and it will also stretch your battery life. Just by me turning that on, it was really quick, but there was a little number that said my battery life has just been increased by 2 hours because of the adjustments that it makes to save power. So I love to keep the power save mode on. If you hold down on it, it will take you to this kind of option here. There is a very aggressive max power saving mode, which really limits the phone. You can't do as much, but like this would give you like a day of battery life, a legit 24 hours, but it does really limit what you can do. So I don't use this one unless I absolutely have to. Now I just tap this option underneath. This is the adaptive power saving mode. It says set power mode automatically based on the usage patterns to save power when it's not needed. So basically what this does is the phone is, it will examine how you use the phone, when you use it the most, and basically it will learn your pattern and it will adjust the power mode based on when you tend to use the phone more. So turning this on as well is a good little adjustment that will again have the phone begin to toggle between the different power saving modes to give you the best usage and battery life. All right, so we're back in the settings. Again, we're just under settings and we were in display. Now, for this next tip, we're gonna go all the way to the bottom of the screen and we're gonna go to About Phone. We're gonna go to Software Information and look for where it says Build Number, and you're gonna tap Build Number until it tells you that the developer mode has been unlocked. At this point, we're then gonna go back, and if you pull up, you'll see you now have a developer option tab at the bottom of your phone. Tap on that. You're gonna swipe all the way down until you get to transitions. It'll say window animation, transition animation, and animator duration. And if we were to change these from 1x to 0.5, or even just turned off animations, this also helps to stretch battery life slightly, and it will make the phone move a little snappier as well. So that's another little background tweak there. We've got two more cool ones for you. We're gonna go back to the settings, swipe down upper right corner, settings wheel, and this time we're gonna go to device care. This is just a quick tune-up you can give your phone to close out any apps that are running in the background that might be slowing it down, or any extra files that are clogging up your system. This will help to clean it out, essentially. So you open up device care and go to optimize now, and it will run a quick optimization on the phone to see where it can free up space, where it can close out anything. It'll tell you about any apps that might be draining your battery as well. And just that quick, I was able to free up some storage space and just basically give the phone a little tune up. Hit done, and now you're all set. You can also, in the upper right corner, click on this menu, and you can tap show icon on app screen, and it'll give you a shortcut app for device care. So I'm just gonna go back to the home screen, swipe up, and there's our new device care app. I like to hold down on this and just drag it to my home screen. And if I ever want to do that same optimization in the future, I just tap on that icon. It'll take me right back here to do a new optimization when I need it. I try to do it once a day. I think that's the most effective way to do it. So there is that. Now our final tip, this is probably one of the most aggressive things you can do to stretch your battery life. We're gonna go back to settings. We're gonna go to display again. And we're gonna go to screen mode. Now your phone is gonna be set to adaptive display, which is the most vibrant, most beautiful setting you can put your phone on, but it does use the most power. So these are different screen modes you can put it on, and each one uses a little bit less power. Now, if you can care less what your screen looks like and you don't care about colors popping and things like that, I say put it on the basic mode. Now the screen will look a little duller, as you can tell the picture changed when I switched, but this mode that's a bit duller actually is going to give you more battery life because the screen is not using so many colors and so much power. Hope you guys did find this helpful. Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if any of these tips were new information for you, if you're learning them for the first time. We always love to hear if we're sharing things that are new to you guys and that we're helping you out. So leave us a good comment down below. Like, favorite, and share the video if it was helpful. Thanks again for watching.